with another video. This one is the day 130 update, which is obviously just a few days late at 132. But just things been a little busy with New Year's and kind of working and all that fun stuff. So just kind of going to the account, kind of starting where we normally do. Got up to level 71, which is pretty much kind of on par with how the account has been leveling. About one level every 10 days or so. Also going in, collection power is up to 1.1 mil, which again is kind of again in line with how the account has been progressing. That's another 100K in the 10-day period. So again, kind of right in line with the way the growth has been. Was very, I guess, not fortunate or lucky, but I did enter Dark Dimension 2 yesterday, and got my last tune that I needed to Gear Tier 13, and started Dark Dimension 2, and I actually finished it yesterday in one run. Um, Took a lot longer than I expected just from working and whatnot, but so I was kind of happy to get into the Dark Dimension 2 phase in the day like 1:30 or so. So kind of right on point with that. When this does reset, I will go ahead and do my second run, which will then get me my 7-star Ultron and also, some more gear that is needed. I'm actually still not in the Dark Dimension 1 phase yet, which is kind of just a little ironic, I think. Ultimately, I think I'm going to be taking in Ultron into Dark Dimension 1, which is kind of funny, but just kind of where the account is right now. I have my Gear Tier 13s that I currently use for Dark Dimension 2 are Ghost, Yellow Jacket, and then I also used Symbiote Spider-Man, Emma Frost, and Carnage. With those Dark Dimension 2 rewards, I did get Anti-Venom up to 13, just because I think it'll make the next run of Dark Dimension 2 just go a little bit faster. And actually, I might sub out Emma Frost for Anti-Venom, just to give my symbiote some more sustainability, and just kind of just spread the buffs a little bit more, and just introduce a little bit more healing. So right now I could actually take Scream and Venom 213. I'm going to hold off for a little bit on that, just because I'm just not ready to take them up to 13 quite yet. We'll see how the second run of Dark Dimension 2 goes, and then I'll make a decision then. Other things kind of going on. I am getting pretty close to having aim up to 6 stars to take into Dark Dimension 1. So all that I'm missing currently is Scientist Supreme, which she's about 50 shards away, and then my aim security, which is just roughly about 40 shards away. So once I get that done, I'll go into Dark Dimension 1, finish that on up, and that should be pretty, straightforward. I think a little later today, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video to this on just kind of where I'm taking the account post Dark Dimension 2, and what I'll be focusing on, as well as some things that other people might choose to focus on, because I think a lot of the Alliance is starting to get to that point. And so we'll talk about that in a future video. Kind of other things still going on, kind of still in that same philosophy in the store, just kind of buying more or less orange gear and some purple gear that I do need for the characters that I'm building. Same thing in the Blitz store, still just buying these Blitz orbs over here. Raid store, again, kind of very similar. I've kind of put a hold on character farming, and again, I'm kind of more focused on gear at the moment. So, I am buying orange and purple stuff. Raid store, or the arena store rather, kind of the same thing. I'm kind of starting my legendary farming, kind of deciding to go with Black Bolt first. So I have Hemdall almost up to 6 stars, and then I think I'll stop on that end, and I think following that I will then go to Crystal. And I think Crystal is going to be my next farm, going towards the Ebony Maw phase. Or War Store rather. Kind of again still farming some of the orange gear that I do need, that's not available anywhere else, as well as Sif. Elite Store, again, still kind of really not buying anything. And the ISO 8 store. Again, I still don't buy anything, just kind of open the orbs. One cool thing, I guess, from finishing Dark Dimension 2 yesterday, I did get a bunch of gold orbs, so I'm up to 35, which I'll be opening those at some point. And then the other cool thing was I did get the 7 mega orbs, so I figured I'd open those on camera and just, see what luck has in store. You do get every other node, basically one node you get gold orbs, the next node rather you get mega orbs in Dark Dimension 2, so that was pretty cool. So starting off, we got a 50 Taxmaster, which is pretty cool. We'll get him ranked up. And for me, I think ideally Hela would be really cool if I was able to get that. To just get 50 Iron Hearts, so we'll be able to unlock her now. And so, this is definitely one of those big, certainly helps the roster grow a bit. And then you do get kind of very similar rewards for your second pass through in Dark Dimension 2. Um, so, so far, nothing overly exciting. We did just get 50 Karnak, so that'll help towards the Ebony Maw farming eventually, and not exactly the amount of Hellish Shards I wanted, but it was enough to get her recruited, so that certainly meets that goal. Going in, so it looks like we got 150 American Chavez shards, kind of useless on that end. And then we did just get 100 Hemdall shards, so that'll basically officially put him at an end to farming. And yeah, so that was the Mega Orbs. So we got 100 Hemdall Shards, 50 Taskmaster, 150 American Chavez, 50 Ironheart, and 50 Mr. Fantastic were kind of my big drops, and then also 50 Karnak. So not too bad. So we'll just go ahead and recruit all these real fast. I will actually probably start gearing up Hela now that I do have her unlocked. She definitely will kind of help me progress through some of the campaigns that I'm kind of struggling in at the moment. Um, I am looking to kind of just get through some of the more campaigns to help farm some of the gear. So I'm currently progressing through the Nexus. I'm actually trying to get to 8, 9 is these little MRI scans are needed for the symbiotes, and that's just to kind of help towards gear 14. And so right now I'm kind of just working on my X-Men team, and then also following that, I believe it's in villains. Also working on that, so you do need mystic villains. So Hela will definitely be great in that role. But yeah, so that's essentially just kind of where the account is. Um, just kind of slowly now making my way through some of the campaigns to help farm for gear. And, I'll kind of do a roadmap for a post-Dark Dimension world a little bit later tonight. And so hopefully you'll find these account updates helpful. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did find this video helpful. And hope everyone is having a good new year so far. Again, thank you so much for watching and have a good one.